Hello there and welcome to episode number 3. We are here.
This is an episode of Power here. This is National Wrestling Alliance's show. This is the show. This is the flagship show for the National Wrestling Alliance, who has been killing it in the draft. A little bit differently here. This is the way we're going to kick it off tonight with a 5 women's battle royal. Over the top rope is the way you get the victory and succeed in this matchup. Ember Moon, definitely someone who has not been drafted yet, which is a little sus. You know, she could be a great addition to any roster. She could be someone you build a roster again up as well, but has not been selected yet by anyone in any of the promotions yet. Maybe they see her as later on a pick in the draft, and she might be there, knowing from their scouts and seeing what's going on there. Here we go. As we're going to look to see who comes out here in this 5 women's battle royal. You know, it's interesting to see the names that are still available on the board. You got people like Nick Aldis out there that's still available. National Wrestling Alliance will have the first pick in the next round, and the first pick for the next round. Wondering if they're going to use that. You still got names out there like Sammy Guevara. You got the Hardys. You got Imperium out there. Drew Gulak, Christian, Timothy Thatcher, Orange Cassidy. You got Tony Storm out there. You got this lady here as well, the former Knockouts Women's Champion. Remember, she was told, you got to resign the championship and give it away. And she was like, all right, well, I guess that's what it is, because I might not even be in Impact Wrestling anymore. I could be in the National Wrestling Alliance. I could be WWE. I could be in NXT. But there's a woman that's, I think, telling a sign here saying, this is where I want to go. I want to go back home. I want to go to WWE. I don't want to go anywhere else. She was a former tag team champion, and, you know, I mean, they let her dress up like a superhero, so why not? Why not just let her walk out here with the Women's Tag Team Championship? Well, she won't be the Women's Tag Team Champion wherever she goes. She's going to have to earn that gold back, but she is just flaunting the fact that she is a champion. Tasha Steele is also a champion as well. She was the Knockouts champion, but she's not out there bragging about it. But definitely a favorite now to win this battle royale here. Ember Moon to me is my favorite to win it. From what I've seen so far, Tasha Steele is very good, but Ember Moon is a veteran, a professional, someone you don't ever want to underestimate. Wait here for the next one, and this is big. This is Tony Storm. It is Tony time, and I could see her pulling up the win. I could see her taking this W. Again, no one's selected Tony Storm either for their roster. Again, someone that has not been undrafted. All these 4 women have something in common right now. They've not been drafted yet. And who's going to be the last one here? It's new blood, from what I'm being told. It's going to be a little glitch here, a little technical issues there. It's Casey Lennox, a newcomer to the scene here, but definitely someone who wants to make a name for herself and understands the higher you get drafted, the more you're going to get paid, the more you can negotiate for your contract, the more you can get it. But obviously, you don't want to spend your number 1 pick on someone that's not at the highest car level or still a rookie. You don't want to spend your high picks and then spend a pick on in this round like on a Roman Reigns, because you know Roman was going to be there. Just want to draw the most money you can. You want to get headliners. There's so much factors that go into it. You got big companies like WWE and AEW with the $1 billion playbook. They have a $1 billion pocketbook that they could just reach into at any time that they want to. You got companies like the NWA that are able to fund it and able to make it happen, but they have to know where to spend their money and where to put it in. As Ember Moon right now, you gotta wonder who will be the first one eliminated, and what kind of signal does that send to the owners? Like, is there someone you don't want to draft or not? You gotta also see the name values. There's so many factors that go into this, and what your next move is, and what you want to start going and building to. So, you know, like, are you gonna focus on your tag team division, or women's division, or the singles men's competition, or like, where do you focus on next? That's the goal. Like, where do you go next? And And the NWA will show us where they're going next. So, the last pick they did was Mickie James to add to their women's roster, which is smart. It's good. You're adding a veteran, someone who can still go and still give you talented, give you some talent and help out your younger roster, mentor some of the younger people in there. I mean, Impact has gone with Bobby Lashley, McIntyre, Sabre Jr., Cody Rhodes, Baszler, Soho, Ziggler, and Rude, the FTR, and Wardlow and PCO. They went with Honor No More, and they went with Mickie James now. That was the last one they've chosen. So, they've done a very good job instrumenting their roster. They got Ruby Soho and Mickie James on the same roster. Smart moves right there. And Shayna Baszler, who they really want to unleash. And oh no, Nikki Ash went flying, just like a superhero does. She's trying to eliminate Toni Storm with that power running clothesline. It didn't work well. Now Toni Storm is dealing with Tasha Steelz. Remember, at the end of this matchup, we will start the next round, and we're gonna have ourselves quite the episode here tonight. Being told that we're gonna have some matches, some good matches. We hope. Well, from what Corgan said, he was able to in the conference call with all the other owners, what they were able to say, these are the people that are going to come in. These matches are all under the owners. The owners know the matches. They were given a certain set of people, and they're putting them into these matches here, but not announcing the matches yet until the actual match happens, just because that's just the way. You don't want to know who's going to be here, who's not going to be here. But the wrestlers have been told this is where you're going to go. You're going to head over there. But that doesn't mean you're part of that brand. It doesn't mean you're part of that company. It just means you're going to compete there tonight, just to show the new way of things, that anyone can go anywhere. AEW, though, they played it very not safe, but they've just kept their own pool and said, we're gonna go with our core factor. Like, we're gonna go with the core factor. Now, they've made some selections here for the women's division to speed it up with the likes of Bayley and Asuka. But they've been very close to and there's a super kick that has eliminated Toni Storm. Ember Moon now is my favorite to win, and then it's probably Tasha, then it's Lennox. But if I'm Lennox and Tasha, I'm thinking get rid of Ember. Get rid of Ember so you can send the bigger message, send the bigger picture, make it happen. And now Lennox sets her sights up to Ember Moon, and Ember is going to pick up where she can. And no, Lennox is like, that's not happening, not one bit. You gotta figure this out here. There's an elbow right there. Big kicks again. Big kicks. Knockdown, drag out shots here. As Ember Moon needs to eliminate one of the two, so she can, I think, fully stand a chance. If not, the double teams will come like that, just like that. But Ember Moon again, very skilled to know that, hey, I can go on a 2-on-1 and try to survive until I can eliminate one or the other. Because that's what's happening here. Lennox and Steelz are doing a double team and a takedown to Ember Moon there. Oh, again, a different style of broadcasting will be done here for NWA Powerrr. A little bit more of a calm, relaxing setting. Yeah, there's plenty of excitement that will happen in that ring, and I will call it as it goes, and I will mark out when I need to mark out. But we will have a different style here on NWA broadcasting. On Nitro and Raw and all those. Doesn't mean it's any worse, or it just means it's a different style, and I'll be more clear and precise, and everything will be better, and it'll be more geared to our National Wrestling Alliance audience. Look at this roll up here. A roll up that's not going to work here, Ember. It's not a pin, but good try. She got out of that. She reversed. I think she just on pure instinct said, this is what I do when I do reversals like that. I just go into that. And Ember Moon right now is fighting for her life. She is being attacked from every which way, but she is doing her best to hold her own now. And there's the roll up. The veteran, the ever so professional Ember Moon taking down Tasha Steelz. And Lennox is there to stop the momentum of Ember Moon. You gotta let her breathe. You gotta give her a chance to survive. You have to. Like, Lennox is still. This is the first time they're really doing battle there. And it's going to be a 3 amigos. That's big. It's a tough move to do, but Lennox is proving to the world right now that, hey, I've lasted longer than Toni Storm and Nikki Ash. Nikki Ash, a former tag team champion in WWE. Toni Storm, a former NXT UK Women's Champion. And I'm still in this. Jawbreaker that a Moon, and that could have been the chance I think that she could have used to eliminate Ember Moon there. She might famouser. Now that's the famouser. Billy Gunn somewhere says that's a thumbs up right there to that one. I give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I'd do that. And now suplex. And Ember Moon could be, this would be the biggest elimination for Lennox, and definitely will raise her draft capital a lot higher. And look at this counter by Ember Moon. Said that with a bulldog coming, and I countered the hell out of that. And now Tasha Steele's going after Ember, and Ember, they are not letting up on her. But Steele says, hey, I see the momentum you're building. I see what you're building, and I can't let you win. But countered by Lennox. And I gotta wonder, what is Lennox thinking here with Tasha Steele's uppercut? The uppercuts. Remember, after this matchup, we will start the draft. We'll resume the draft again, and we'll resume it with NWA selecting their next pick. The last pick was Mickie James. And a big time kick that could delay ways to Tasha Steele was there. Big shots again, and a big elbow. Ember Moon picking up Steels. Because I need to, we gotta eliminate. We gotta eliminate somebody. And there's an all suplex there by Ember Moon. And a big time step up in Zaguri there by Moon. And Steels watching it. It's smart. You gotta watch this matchup. And now Steels is gonna try to finish off Ember Moon there. And double team time on Ember Moon. I think Steele says, hey, I see the damage she's causing. And Ember rolling to the outside, rolling to the side. Even if she needs to be tossed over the top rope to be eliminated. Remember that. And she's done it all, and she'll continue to do it all. And this could be Ember Moon's time to. Oh, she's out. That's over. It's over. Moon is in trouble as here comes the two. Oh, Lennox and Steele working together to try to eliminate Ember Moon, but Ember fighting back. She is giving it her all here. She's like, I need to be drafted. I need to be put somewhere. I need to get a higher contract. That's what needs to happen. And Lennox has got Steele in trouble. In the corner over there, Lennox is thinking, if I can eliminate her here, if I could do this, it puts me in a great spot where I wasn't even supposed to be in. She might be in that spot here. An elimination just occurred, and the former knockout champion's gone in, and Lennox is having the performance of her lifetime right now. And first up is there, integrity there by Moon. If she's able to pick up the win here, and I think that definitely starts to raise up her stock. But Moon says, Let me show you what I do. Ember Moon. Yeah, that's right. Ember Moon. Eclipse. And with that, I think it's time. I think you just have to do it now. I'll do the elimination. We know that it's over. We know it. Ember, you've put this to bed. And this is what's the difference. This is the difference between Ember and all the other ones. She is professional. She's a veteran of the craft, and a win and a war cry from Ember Moon. And how has this woman not been selected yet? How is she still up here? Like, go ahead, take her. You will not be disappointed. But we're gonna give you round number 12 here. NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, has said we're gonna stick with someone that we know, we trust. The National Treasure, Nick Aldis. NXT UK being told they're going to go with their former NXT UK champion, Ilja Dragunov, and he will remain with NXT UK. AEW sticking to their theme. Red Dragon is still going to remain with All Elite Wrestling. They are still All Elite. You get Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. And we saw Kyle O'Reilly on Nitro, so that's a pretty good one too. ECW will get Tommaso Ciampa. ECW says that's a great addition to add to Samoa Joe and John Moxley and Bray Wyatt. Next one's Impact Wrestling said we're going to welcome back some former tag team champions, guys that we knew, loved, and we helped them become better, as Santana and Ortiz are back. And WWE will close this one out, but they'll start off in round 13, and they're doing a big pick, one of their best tag teams, one of the best stables, someone that's broken record, a team that's just been record breakers, and they are 2 of the 3 members are former WWE champions. They are selecting the New Day. The New Day will remain with the WWE, and we will move on to the next match. But big start to the draft already. Nick Aldis, Pride and Powerful, Ilga Dragunov, Red Dragon, the New Day, and Tommaso Ciampa. Huge, big picks. Let's move on and let's get to the next round. Alright, we are back here on NWA Powerrr, their second match of the night. And this man just got drafted right now, actually. He was the last pick of the last draft alongside the New Day, Xavier Woods, out here on Powerrr. And again, he was like, okay, I guess I got drafted. But I had the second match on schedule and pretty excited. He was bargaining for a match against Kenny Omega. He's one of his best friends out there. But you know what? He'll take this matchup because it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be a challenging one against one of NWA's very own, Zack Sabre Jr. So this is going to be, I got potentially be one of the best matches of the night. Not only just here in Powerrr, but on Nitro and Raw from the whole night. From the first 3 day, well, the 1 day, 3 events, 3 separate shows dedicated to the draft. Well, and see, he is very happy. This is a good place for him. This is definitely a company. Like I said, the commentary for this will always be like this, the way my voice sounds right now. It's slow, small picture, slow cough. Just very calm. Maybe we'll have those odd moments, but right now we're going to see this matchup unfold between Xavier Woods and Zack Sabre Jr. And Zack Sabre Jr. is coming swinging. I'm going to show you why I was one of the top picks. Why I was one of the topics for the National Wrestling Alliance, and bringing it down to a slower pace of the submission. And the crowd here that's what you're going to get when you get Zack Sabre Jr. in that ring. It's going to be more of a technical style, more ground-based, more catering to the sports side of this, more catering to the wrestling classic style. But again, it's exciting to see this style from him. He knows how to bend the human body in ways that it shouldn't be bended, and it's magical. It's a good stuff. It's a good style of wrestling. And Zack Sabre Jr. went for a big kick there, but nothing was there to be connected. And it's a shame. That could have been a big kick. That would have ended this matchup. It could have put Xavier Woods out. Xavier Woods, again, is a former tag team champion many times over. And there's one thing he's great at. He's dominated the tag team division scene, but I think it's due time to see him really get that run, get that chance at the championship. We'll see if he's treated like that now that he has his home in WWE again. Again, it's going to be tough with the roster that they have, but if you rise to the top, you rise to the top, and the cream does rise to the top. So that's what's going to happen there. Leg sweep right there on Zack Sabre Jr. He's in trouble here. Big time kick, nothing there. Xavier Woods also nothing there. We try to go to the ropes to get high risk and fancy with Zack Sabre Jr. Not about that style, working on the legs. I'm gonna make this impossible for you to do. I'm gonna make it impossible for you to move. And he's been outpacing Xavier tonight, and Xavier almost got taken out right there. But again, Xavier, a master of the tag team division, master of the tag action. He gets the singles matches, but not as much as he would like. But right now, he's going up against someone who has made his living off of singles competition against some of the best people in the world. The Will Ospreys out there, the Ricochets. It's one of the best guys out there. And Zack Sabre Jr. said, hey, I'm going to make him snap. I'm going to make him submit. I'm going to make him quit. I'm going to make him ask for his mommy. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to beat the crap out of him.
Zack Sabre Jr. He could do that, and he's been dominating here tonight. I'm sure WWE likes to see this domination, but the National Wrestling Alliance loves to see someone like Zack Sabre Jr. take out Xavier Woods like this, and that's the tap right there. There's nothing you could do. That was quick work, light work for Zack Sabre Jr. Xavier Woods, you gotta step it up, buddy. Maybe he's just very high on the fact that he's going to WWE. But, you want to pull off the single action. You got to go there. But now we have reached the next level. This is the next round here. This is round number 13. Lucky number 13. WWE will open it up by taking the Murder Hawk Monster. They've had a theme tonight. Pick their own or take away from AEW. That's been their style here tonight for WWE. But Lance Archer is going to be part of the WWE roster going forward here in Universe Modes. The Impact Wrestling roster now will be joined by the Switchblade, Jay White. He knows that roster. He knows Impact pretty well, but that roster is a completely different roster than he was there. We'll see where Jay White fits in all of that. It's quite the roster. Okada, Nakamura, Orton, Danielson. Quite the roster. So we'll go to WCW. They've gone tag team. They're taking the Good Brothers. that's good. Not just because of the Good Brothers, but you get Carl Anderson and Old Gallows, two guys who can also be singles wrestlers and can be in singles competition as well. Very smart pick for WCW though. Very smart. Very good. Very great. Like that pick. Like it. Alright, next one. It is AEW's turn, and they are staying with one of their four pillars. It is Sammy Guevara, and he is going to remain all elite. Up next, it is from NXT, Io Shirai. Io Shirai, Bianca Belair now are out. And it's great. That's what you want. That's what you want. Good pick. And the final pick for the round number 13, and the NWA has selected. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see. Zack Sabre Jr. waiting to see who it is. It's going to be Riddle. Riddle is going to the National Wrestling Alliance, and Zack Sabre Jr. is happy about that one because that will be an interesting fight to see. But he made quick work of Xavier Woods. Round number 13, just like that, and round 14 will be started by the NWA after the next match. Alrighty, here we go. Night one. This is match number 3 of tonight of NWA Powerrr, as we are going to head into, I believe, round number 14, where the NWA will have the next first pick. But they're saying, let's unleash our national treasure here. Let's let him show the crowd what he can do. Nick Aldis making his way down to the ring. Very happy that he gets to stay with the National Wrestling Alliance.
And his opponents, first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds.
As this is a triple threat matchup right here. Cedric Alexander still has not been drafted. I've got to give me a prediction right now. I get a prediction. I think WCW could do great work with him. Maybe All Elite Wrestling. I don't know if WWE will select him again, but I got to see the WCW, ECW. Yeah, why not the National Wrestling Alliance? Why not take a guy like Cedric Alexander? Very exciting against the ropes and here in NWA. It'd be huge to have someone like that. But again, this is a big one. If he can defeat the National Treasure, one of NWA's favorite wrestlers of all time, why not? Drew Gulak, another guy I think that could eventually end up with the National Wrestling Alliance.
Weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
Well, we gotta wait and see as the draft continues throughout the whole week, throughout every single episode, every single show. We'll continue to see these names get drafted, but we know Nick Aldis has a home. We'll see how he does in this matchup. It's a triple threat matchup. I think Cedric and Gulak should attack him and not let him win these matches.
You both have to do like a handicap matchup against him. It's that simple. Both of you have to team up against him and take him out of the equation. This guy could take care of both of you. You guys are against each other in this one. And then everyone's smart money pick is on all this. He's here at home turf. He's got the home crowd here behind him. The National Wrestling Alliance's crowd. They want to see him win, but they enjoy that they can Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak in this matchup too. But at the end of the day, they want their home star, their hometown. Not the hometown, just the home. Let's face it, this is like a hometown advantage. You're here playing a home game here. This is the company you're going to be wrestling for next year for. So you know you got that security here. You know you're going to be here. You know you have some pull, some swing. And you'll be in the better favors of your own, like Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan will be loving the fact that he got inside Nick Aldis, but he knows that he's not going to give it easy to Aldis. Aldis would inhabit that over you. But you get to be here, a company that you've worked very tough to get going. You get to work with your wife. It's going to work for all this here. But guys like Cedric and Drew Gulak want to take this opportunity to pretty much tell the owners of each company, be like, hey, I won that match. I took the win. Draft me. That's what it is. And if they can beat Nick Aldis, it's going to be a big middle finger to Corgan. That's all you made. Just to draft them move for him, because they're getting out, pulling up wins. And Cedric Alexander right now standing tall, working on Drew Gulak. Look at that surfboard. Wow, look at that. Those knees to the back there. Understanding, hey, it's going to be a long match. This is going to be one of those matches where every little thing I'm doing is going to take place eventually. It's going to work eventually. You can work on the back of Drew Gulak. That's always great. You know, you're never great if your back hurts. My back just hurts because I'm old. That's me. That's what it is. Can't go anywhere. Can't say anything. Get out of bed. Back hurts. Get up from where I'm at right now. Back hurts. There's a drop kick there by Cedric Alexander, and now Nick Aldis' face hurts there. Super kick. The faces are being hit right here. That was a big super kick there by Alexander. And Alexander right now still full momentum in this one. You got to think that now he might be the favorite to win this, but this is I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. That's gonna be a tombstone. I'm modifying tombstone, but that's a tombstone. I've seen that. And all this dragging Alexander's body to the middle of the ring, hoping that tombstone was enough to get the win, and it could be. No, there's Gulak to break it up. I thought we were gonna have another quick matchup. And the NWA guys have been we only had one NWA guy to beat so far, and it's our new pick of Zack Sabre Jr. But Aldis is trying to go 2 for 2 here and rep the NWA, rep the National Wrestling Alliance. And Gulak is celebrating and dropping his body on top of Cedric. And now, look who's there to meet him. Finish him. Top of the ropes, that choke there. As Cedric is on the outside, he is waiting for him patiently to get up. And I like this. I like this from Aldis. Aldis is showing what he's all about. Picking out. Oh, no. That's the most dangerous move in all of sports entertainment. The roll up the cradle like that. That's dangerous. That could have taken out Nick Aldis. Oh, a takedown there. Talk about takedowns right there. That's a takedown. And Cedric is taunted. Why not? Well, that's probably why not, because then you're going to get caught like that and get destroyed. With Cedric countering it. What's Cedric doing? Suplex. As now it's turned into Cedric and Gulak. I think Cedric sees where the real opportunity is. Oh, come on. You should have finished him. I don't know what he's going for here, but this is going to be interesting to see. Ooh, that was interesting. That was a springboard moonsault right there. Very good. Very good. I like that. Again, I don't go popping crazy because the NWA has told me this is the way we're doing our commentary here, but that was a very nice move by Cedric Alexander. Again, it's the difference from NWA and everybody else. We are bringing you the old school style, but with a new twist, good moves. This is just, we bring you at more calm pace. More of the Class A wrestling that we love. Yeah, I'm just saying things now at this point. And there's a suplex now countered by Gulak. Gulak now says, suplex. Aldis steps into the ring out, says, this is my ring. You've been tossed overboard. Let's see what you got. Come on. As Aldis is the bigger man of all three of them, but doesn't fully dominate this matchup the way I thought he would. National Treasure now says, "I've got something for him." Picking him up. Drop him down, drop him down, drop him down, drop. Oh, look at the power now of Aldis telling me, look, I can do this easily. Bah. Gulak's there, but now Aldis with the clothesline to Gulak. He's telling him, there's no way you're going to get this, man. And for the knee. Oh, but Gulak again. Smart. Again, one of the most textbook professional wrestlers out there. This guy knows a lot of counters, a lot of submissions, and a Gulak could be what ends Aldis' night. What a way to win the match tonight. What a way to submit yourself. No, Aldis is going to take a little bit more than that to take out a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. One of the longest reigning NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Oh, he's just throwing Gulak out. We'll throw him outside the ring. And Aldis is trying to backbreaker to Cedric. If Cedric can get that lumbar check, that would be impressive, especially on Aldis. That would be a big change. Now he sees Gulak coming back in, but Gulak again, a master of the reversals, a master of making it his match. But now Aldis again, and look at Alexander got caught. He got caught. Aldis, I think he's turning into it. I think he's turning that gear. He's turning on that gear that's closing this match out. He knows it's time. And as I count them breathe anymore, they're getting too confident. They're getting too cocky. Now he's picking him up. Wait, a clover. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's it. Oh, the rope break. Alexander's so smart. As I gotta say about the ropes, that's my best chance of winning this one. And Aldis says, that's not enough. Aldis says, I'm going for the pin. Forget it. That could have broken your back. And Gulak's there. I'm not sure if he broke it or was Alexander who kicked out. Might have been a combination of both, but there's a suplex there by Aldis. And Aldis is trying to get the right moment to defeat. Oh, big knee to the face of Gulak. And now, what is Aldis thinking here? The former world's heavyweight champion and Cedric's in the back just taunting. Oh, that's not smart, man. Knee to the face. I gotta wonder what Aldis is thinking. He sees that Gulak's up. And Gulak was saying, come on, give me everything. He's like, I'm gonna fight you to the end here. And Drew Gulak could pull the big upset here on Aldis here. And Aldis is, oh shoot. Bad running clothesline. Kick out by Aldis. I thought about the picks are in, and we know what's going to happen next. The Gulak is on. Gulak has got the Gulak. He just gets making him tap. Aldis says, I can't risk that. That is your throat being twisted in a way your neck shouldn't be twisted. If Gulak pulls him back more, it can cause major permanent damage. And it's a Gulak with the win. True Gulak, yeah, he's got a bit of a look at his eyes. It's red. He's gonna have quite the story about that eye tomorrow. But he gets the win and definitely now opens the eyes up. And Aldis maybe thought too much of himself. He was like, I'm walking into my own territory. I've been a former world champion. They haven't. So why not? So Aldis better check himself. Good thing this is like a preseason technically for some of these guys. It's that kind of thing. The real show doesn't start for like another 2 weeks. But again, it does go to show, like, okay, well, what's going on? Like, you gotta put it together. Maybe this is the driving force. But Gulak wins. I'm about to go into the next round here, and I'm about to announce the picks for round 14, the National Wrestling Alliance. Last pick, Riddle, and they're gonna keep going that style. Not Drew Gulak, not Cedric Alexander, but they've added Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. And it's gonna be great to see in the National Wrestling Alliance. Next one goes to NXT. They have added Impact, the world champion. They have added Moose. All Elite Wrestling, like I said, they've been staying close to their pool, and they're going to remain there with the legendary Chris Jericho staying with Old. So
he'll stay all late. That's good for them. They don't have, they're not really taking too much of a risk. They know what they're gonna get, but you would like to see them take a risk here and there. And up next for the draft here, this one's going to go to who's getting this pick? ECW, okay. And they're going to add to their women's division. They're going to add a second woman to the division. They're going Jade Cargill for the future. So now you got Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill, two of All Elite Wrestling's women's division gone. And hey, it's what happens. This is part of the draft. Impact Wrestling up next, saying, you know what, there's a guy out there from New Japan, Tetsuya Naito. The last pick was Jay White. Now it's Naito. That's big. Impact is going their way here. And the last pick of the round, number 14, and it surprised me she was still on the board. WWE selected Rhea Ripley. And they'll start off the next round with round 15, and then we'll have round 16 to close out the night. And that will be the first day done. Respect. All right. So let's get to the next match because I'm ready for the next result. Let's get it.
All right, here we go into match number 4 of the night tonight here on NWA Powerrr. And I'm very excited to see someone who has not been picked yet, but definitely should be picked soon by the NWA, as it's Camille. She is making her way down the ring. She's going to face off against a veteran of the WWE's, and that's Tamina in a one-on-one matchup. Right now, thought Zack Sabre Jr. came out. Great performance, dominating performance against Xavier Woods from the WWE. And then we saw Nick Aldis came out, and he dominated. He did well. Not as dominant as I thought he would be, but he did lose the match. It was one of those situations where if I hold on a little bit longer, there's a possibility my neck might be snapped. So not going to take that chance, especially when you now know that you have a home at NWA with the National Wrestling Alliance. So you got to wonder if that's what Camille is going to come out here, or if she's going to try to make a statement here to tell Billy Corgan, like, use that pick on me. Like, come on, let's go. I mean, we're about to go into round 15, and round 15 will be started off by WWE. Someone who's been a long-time veteran in the WWE, and maybe she'll, I think she'll be a later on pick. But Tamina, who's become more of a tag team wrestler in the last couple of years, more of that. So she's been doing that kind of stuff, or she's been out there as well, competing for the 24/7 championship. We don't know if that title will come back. We'll have to wait to see till Raw or SmackDown till they're able to announce all the championships that they will have. And Camille says, let's start this one off right off the bat. A spine buster, belly to belly, just tossing Tamina around like nothing. Camille's dangerous. That's the one thing. She wasn't the NWA Women's World Champion for no damn reason. She is tough. Look at that power. That's power right there. That's how you want to build your defense. Just picking up Tamina and tossing her like if she was just a pillow. And Camille is in control. But there's Tamina again, the toughness. Oh, leg drop did not work the way Tamina thought it would go. And Camille dropping kicks, dropping hammers, dropping shots. I'm just an observation of the power of Camille right now. She's dominating. This is exactly, I think, what Billy Corgan wanted to see. But the question is when is he gonna pull the plug and pick Camille? I know there's a lot of names, and he's already picked other women before Camille. So, Tamina kicks out right there. That could have been it. That elbow to the heart of Tamina could have been it. But again, this is a big one. This could be Camille telling other companies like, hey, they're not picking me. They didn't pick me first. So, come on. They don't want to show loyalty to me. That's fine. And Camille, God, you're a Nagi. Nagi toss like that's not good. Tamina could be on the verge of losing this one here. Camille, suplex. Well, that's just now. It's just time to show your strength there. Walking around like nothing, and bam. And again, Tamina is a heavy hitter. It's a power hitter, but she's being dominated right now. And the crowd here know that this is what they get with
with Camille. They know that this is what she brings to the table. They're very surprised she has not been drafted yet. And Tamina going high risk, and she got Camille there. Camille should have been paying a little bit more attention then to that. And I think she could have countered if she really tried, but she didn't. But now Tamina's taking over. And you don't want to give a veteran like Tamina an opportunity or a chance or an opening. You want to put it to bed. Super kick. Oh, we know what's about to happen now. Tamina pull this one right here. Oh, she's going for the win. She wants to win. Oh, no. You got to do a little bit more to beat the former NWA Women's World Champion than just a super kick. You got to hit her with the splash, Tamina. You got to deliver the super splash. You don't do that, you're not winning this matchup. You got to pull off the splash. You got to go high risk, and there it is. I think she's going for the splash, and this could be it for Camille. Match is done. Camille had the chance. She had the opportunities to win. And Camille kicks out of that splash. Wow. But Tamina's not stopping. Look, this is the difference. This was the difference between Camille and Tamina. Camille stopped. It took a moment. And now Tamina says, I'm not stopping. I'm going to obliterate you. But there's a reversal there. This could be Camille's change of fortune here. And whoo, bam! Oh, that's a gut right there. The knee to the gut. That's never pleasant. The wind gets knocked out of you so quickly, you don't even know where the hell you are. Big kicks, big punches here. Now Camille again. Power drop there. It's just a side drop right there. Picking up the by the throw and throwing him like a garbage bag. That's what it is. It's garbage day, people. Oh, went for a spear. Tamina was able to jump over it, and that's a huge move. That's huge. That's big. And Tamina thinking a splash could save the day, and it could be just that. Tamina using the ropes. Tamina's got a foot on the ropes. Right? Foot on the ropes. Oh, but not enough. Camille's able to kick out again. Like drop miss there, and she had to go there. She knew that she was going to be Camille like that, and even with your feet on the ropes, you couldn't beat Camille yet. And Camille like searching for it. And Camille, there it is, spear, pin. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Why has this lady not been picked yet? That's a dominant performance by Camille. Maybe here comes her pick. Maybe she gets picked in this next round, in round number 15.
Here is your winner.
All right, WWE will start this off. They're going to go with the rated R judgy Edge. Edge is going to stay with WWE. It took 15 rounds. You got picked. I understand that one. A little bit on the older side, but still has a lot to offer. Impact Wrestling up next. They're going to stay with someone they know and help race to the top and made a world champion. Rich Swann staying in the Impact Zone. Next one goes to WCW, and they're going to pick a legacy pick. Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner. And his uncle is Scott Steiner, genetic freak. Braun Breaker is going to WCW to join the likes of Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Cesaro, Rey Mysterio, Austin Theory, and Ricochet. They have a very young core there in Ricochet, Theory, and Breaker. So it's very young and very good. So that's what you want to build. AEW staying close again in their pool. They are very happy with the pool they have. And they're going to choose Hikaru Shida. Shida will be joining Bailey out there. That's interesting to see. This is their way. They're going with it. Asuka's also in that division too. Britt Baker's also there. They're building their division, their women's division. Up next pick is going to NXT UK, and this one is it's going to be quite the interesting pick. It's Harry Smith, the son of the British Bulldog. We'll see if he decides to go to NXT UK. Decided to be picked up the contract. We'll see. He's got some feelings toward that company, so we'll see if that does happen. And the National Wrestling Alliance will pick the last one of the round 15, and they're gonna go with the last world heavyweight champion that they had. Matt freaking Cardona is going to stay with the National Wrestling Alliance. I thought we got rid of him, but we didn't. But he'll stay there, and the National Wrestling Alliance will open up the round 16 after the main event is done.
Let's see who they choose when that round 16 starts. But the main event's up next. Stay tuned.
All right, it is main event time, and this is what I've been waiting for. The match of Timothy Thatcher. Who will his opponent be here tonight? Man that has not been selected yet in the draft, but eventually his time will come, and when he is, that would be a great addition. This guy can go anywhere. I think the only place that he might not go are to the Fed, which would be the WWE or WCW. I think they might not pick him up. I don't think that's where they're going with. But any other promotion's gonna probably try to scoop him up once the time is right. But he hasn't been picked yet, and I'm gonna be told his opponent hasn't also been picked yet. So it's interesting to see when these guys are gonna go, and I wonder whose opponent's gonna be here for the main event here. And to close out round 16.
Oh, I know that music. I know that music very, very well. And so do these people. So the fans here. And he still has. Why did he bring the NXT UK Championship here?
It's a power move. It's a power move to remind people that he was the longest reigning NXT UK champion in history. I think he wants to send a message to that brand, that promotion, say, hey, you guys haven't picked me yet. You guys pick other people. You guys picked a guy that might not even show up. Two guys that might not even show up to your brand. Smart. It's Walter's time. Walter is here. Walter and Timothy Thatcher are going to be throwing the main event here of the National Wrestling Alliance. Two guys that can embody what we want here in the National Wrestling Alliance. Two guys that treat the ring sacred ground.
The ring general against the bloody combat fighter who just loves to fight and loves to get brutal in the fight, but loves combat. And look at the submission there. These guys know each other very well. They've wrestled many times. And here we go. Timothy Thatcher says, I'm going high risk. I don't care. I wasn't going to stop you. But look at Walter's smacking him.
And the picks are in for round number 16. It's been quite the couple rounds. We've seen Nick Aldis off the board. And this one, Igor Ilga Dragunov is gone. Santana and Ortiz are gone. The New Day, the Good Brothers, Riddle, Io Shirai, Moose, Jay White, Sammy Guevara, Pete Dunne, Cargill, Jade, Edge, Chris Jericho, Braun Breaker, Matt Cardona. Now we got to wait to see who the next 6 are going to be. Next 6 picks will be started off by the National Wrestling Alliance, who I think has been doing a great job with their draft. Everyone's been doing a great job with the draft. NXT UK might be the one that's the most suspect because you don't know if they're fully going to want to commit. But they're trying to build. Then they feel like they built some good stuff here. They build. They have the House of Black on their payroll. They've done very well with what they can. However, they're sharing picks with NXT, and as the draft goes on later on, eventually it will split and they'll start having their own picks alongside NXT. Remember, there's also a lot of free agents. You can also add free agents if you don't draft in the round of 50. You don't draft everyone. There's a round of free agents. People come in. Those free agents will eventually show up in the shows. Remember, some of these guys won't even debut on night 1 or even debut in the first couple months. It depends on if they want to show up, these guys and gals, to that promotion. And there's Walter just stunning the hell out of Timothy Thatcher with that clothesline and almost beating Thatcher there. That's a hard-hitting clothesline. That's a powerful one right there. Tonight we've seen a couple matches here. We've seen Ember Moon picked up a win in a battle royale over the top rope and a 5-woman over the top battle royale. We saw Nick Aldis get upset. I thought he was going to pull the win, but he reserved a loss. And Drew Gulak reminded everybody, I'm still here. We saw a demolition of Xavier Woods by NWA Zack Sabre Jr. It's 2 submission wins tonight, actually, too. It's impressive. Is it not? I think it's impressive. Now look at the strength there. Soup blacks on Walter. Ugh. And big time hit to the back. And then we saw a win by Camille with this giant spear to take down Tamina. So the NWA has been very proud of 2 of the 3
superstars that they've trotted out there tonight. And even though Camille Saw has not been drafted by the NWA, we're still waiting to see. Maybe she gets drafted this round after that performance that she did against Camille. But again, Walter is out there too. Timothy Thatcher's out there. Josh Alexander's out there. The Hardy Boys are out there. Miro. There's a lot of people sitting on the board. And Walter just obliterated Timothy Thatcher, and that's it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Thatcher, you have to. I know you want to fight. I know you don't like losing. You're gonna do whatever you can. He's gonna have to beat you, bloody you, and break every bone in your body to get the win. But you gotta survive, and you gotta remember, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. You gotta make it to your next brand. You gotta make it to where you go. Imagine he gets undrafted. If he goes undrafted, that's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. But it's a lot of talent out there, so I understand. It's a damn shame if he goes undrafted and just throws it out there. I don't think he should be undrafted. I think he should be one. He should be ready to go. These are the rounds I think where Thatcher will be selected soon. It's a guy that you can definitely add to your roster, and he'll make some matches happen. He'll have that little bloody fights. You want those kinds of fights, he'll give it to you. But look at Walter again. That's just strength. 3 power bombs. That's the second time he's done that. And Walter's very happy with that. And he'll take a W like that because he knows that's the best way he can get the win. And that's the way he's going to take this one. He just destroyed Thatcher here. He kept power bombing. Boom, boom, boom. Those power bombs take a lot out of you. One can beat you. Batista bombs. Have you seen those? This was 6 of them. And Thatcher, no surprise, not able to pick up the win here tonight. It's against one of the longest reigning NXT UK champions in history, and Walter. And now we're going to close out round 16 in this episode of Power. Hit it. The National Wrestling Alliance has selected the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. NXT UK. NXT UK? Is this NXT UK, Josh? Or NXT? Which one are we being here? NXT has told me this one is going. How is this one going to? This is going to be a pick for NXT UK. They are going to select Allison Kay. That's a smart pick. Very good to add to your division. Again, I'm being told she might have some problems and might not want to do that. So again, NXT UK picking some picks that could be questionable. AEW staying true to their form again. Another talent of theirs, Orange Cassidy, remaining all elite. Okay. But this guy was all elite once. And he's no longer all elite anymore because he's been taken out of the all elite roster. And he's going to WCW to join Braun Breaker, Cesaro, Mysterio, Theory, and Ricochet. Miro is there. And Impact Wrestling is telling me that they have figured it out. And they love wrestling. And they love Daniel Bryan and Okada. But they're adding Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano is going to Impact Wrestling. Holy shoot. So that's a roster by Impact. And the last one, the last pick of round 16. This one's a big one. Again, WWE's been doing this theme. Pick your own or take from All Elite. And they're going to take a young talent from All Elite. Will Powerhouse Hobbs is going to the Fed. And they'll start round 17. And we'll see you tomorrow night on NXT to start it all off. Let's close out Power off. And then we will turn it back on when we come back next week. For more NWA National Wrestling Alliance, this is Rookie. I will see you. Like, comment, and hopefully like the format for this one where I stay a little bit more quiet.